My fiance had spent most of her life in the desert of Arizona, and she'd seen more than enough of this rock and desert. So after we got engaged, I took her back to my home state of Iowa so she could meet with some family and friends, and she really took to the country and became a real country gal. Stephanie met my dad in the nursing home in Orange City, Iowa. My sister Steph came up, and the two Stephs met each other. And also 2 nephews came with my sister Steph, and we had some aunts and uncles there to meet us, and some friends of the family too. We did some sightseeing of Orange City, Iowa, where I went to college many years ago, and where I worked at the newspaper, and even went into the courthouse, which was empty, and Steph got to be the judge for a few minutes. We visited Oak Grove State Park, right on the border of Iowa and South Dakota. The Big Sioux River forms the boundary. There was also a visit to Island Park in Rock Rapids, Iowa. Moving on to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Steph met my longtime friends Mike and Jolene Hillbrands, and we stayed over there and had a good reunion. We borrowed Mike and Joe's bikes and went to tour one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the entire Midwest, Sioux Falls. After leaving Sioux Falls, we headed west to the Badlands and Black Hills, and I'd been promising Steph that the farther we go, the more scenic and awesome the country was going to get. And she was not disappointed. After visiting the Badlands, we had some fun at Wall Drug in South Dakota. Our tour continued with a visit to Bear Country in Rapid City, South Dakota. We saw this funny sleeping bear. Then it was on to Mount Rushmore. And for the first time Steph saw it, and for the first time I saw a mountain goat at the park. Then we saw some real wildlife in Custer State Park. Climbing higher and higher and traveling further west, we went to Estes Park and Rocky Mountain National Park, which Steph had never seen before and fell in love with. There was the always awesome drive up over Trail Ridge Road in Rocky Mountain National Park. The last stop on this amazing, beautiful, scenic tour was in Colorado Springs, where we visited Focus on the Family, Garden of the Gods, and drove up Pikes Peak. It could not have been a more enjoyable and scenic vacation.